bugs. I'm not for sure though.
I
Alright,
don't
so
think we'll have to kill them.
Within temple interior.
I thought Rodin was after the bugs.
he is after.
No, we're going the wrong way, guys. That's towards Vexy.
Yeah, we're gonna do that one after we kill Rodin.
Storm that temple and send those cultists screaming to the abyss.
Potential anchor point detected in immediate vicinity.
So you said we're going to Vexiona after Rodin?
Yep. The sooner we bring down this
Then we'll go downstairs.
Let me take a look when I get on the elevator farm. Can someone check to see if farm is...
He is not muted.
He is not muted. Might want to try disconnecting and coming back in, farm.
Sometimes hit the manual mute button on my headset.
Yeah, I do that too once in a while.
Error. Corruption at critical levels. Anchor placement terminated.
Scared the crap out of me.
I
didn't know.
Servant of the Titans of Azeroth herself.
Wow.
Is that laser?
Yes.
Claire's new name is Laser.
No.
Is Asp getting on?
Yeah.
We are short on. Alright, let's go up to the right hand side.
What do you need? Healer?
Yeah, he's gonna
Sam,
heal.
if you fall.
Wait for those guys to go.
I logged in on his computer, so he has to re-log in.
Has to try to remember his password.
I'll get him in a second.
Really?
That's who we're missing his wrist tonight.
Tranquility.
Make sure somebody gets in that. Alright, raise the dead.
Thanks.
I got the dead.
I don't have a target. I need to get closer.
Get them interrupted so that they come over here. Get in that ring, somebody get in it. Get that last one interrupted, please.
I'm up.
Hello?
Hello.
I can hear myself.
I think Max.
I'm here.
He's got an echo.
Yeah, I can hear my voice on another device in the room right now.
I know what that's like. It's weird.
How's everybody?
Living the
Good,
dream.
thank you.
Fine.
How are you?
I'm good. I got some cheese curds,
Oh, that sounds
What
good.
kind?
Oh, sweet.
Culvers.
Oh, all good.
Yummy.
Anything cheese.
Just looking up Kansas City on a map.
Oh,
Figuring out that it's in Missouri.
Oops.
Well, it's in both states, technically.
Yeah,
Is it in,
Kansas
it's
City.
in Panda Land, right?
Small one.
Apparently not. I can't find.
Is the gate in Panda Land?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm on my way.
Because I
For
didn't
some
say it
reason.
like 5 times.
do we have a mage?
We do. I'll put down a table very in just.
You're the best. Excellent.
Who are we going for, Sam, right away? Right in. Oh,
Rod in.
You can go heals, Matt.
yeah,
Yeah, we really
if we
need it.
need, we need a fourth healer for Rodin. Okay, well that's a good start. Almost get.
And if it,
Feast.
yeah, there's an old feast down.
Yeah, old feast is down.
If we need it, I have one other person that can heal. So we lose the DPS, but
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, no.
Anybody have a spare flask by chance?
we haven't put a cauldron down yet. So
I didn't want a flask anyway, so that's great.
all right. So when we play basketball tonight on this boss, we can't have it go to the boss. Period. And if you have to lose DPS on it, you have to lose DPS. I prefer the ranged. I'll fix the groups in a second. But all you have to do, if you get it, try to get it to land on one of these markers and then face the other marker. It won't make it quite to triangle to triangle, but it'll make it most of the way there. And just keep going back and forth. As long as you're facing towards this way and not towards the boss, the ball won't go into the boss. The ball hits the boss gets a nasty debuff. It sucks ass for the tanks. It sucks ass for the melee because multiple people get hit with it. So if you can keep it out and go back and forth here and not get it in the center of the room, it would be much appreciated for everybody. I'll fix groups real quick.
Yeah.
Hear that, Slayer? Be much appreciated.
And you don't have to, like, you can point yourself not quite at the boss, just at an angle, and then DPS the boss. And when it hits you, it will go the direction you're facing. So if you're like at a 45-degree angle to the boss, you can still do DPS that way.
But the easiest thing that we thought of to do is that the same groups that have to bounce the lightning back and forth are the same groups that are pretty much going to be on beach ball duty. You know, as long as somebody gets it, whoever gets to it first looks in the direction of one of those two markers, whatever groups that we decide are the, lightning and beach ball group, they should be able to take care of it.
Well, since Kelly's here, I don't even know why we're trying to fight this boss. We should just leave.
Oh, kill people? Wow, thanks.
No, Kelly's going to do a good job. Everybody's going to do a good job tonight. We're going to kill this boss, and then we're going to work on it.
Thanks, Ira. That's great.
So group 3 is going to be the Triangle group.
You cut off.
He said triangle.
Triangle group is group 3. I can't get you at the top landing, so we'll not put it there.
That's okay. I don't mind being bottom bitch.
Star group is group 4. DOS, I have you in there. Just consider DOS at the bottom of the list. If somebody dies over there and we need somebody, you're fast enough to be able to get out there to the marker, to the star marker.
So can we not do the Demon Hunter exploit that on this, or
No, they've hotfixed
No,
it.
no exploits. We're better than that.
I'd like to not get banned. Thank you.
We've killed him legitimately. We don't need to exploit.
Sure.
There's an exploit?
Yeah, we'll talk
There
about
was.
that later. So, all right. So we're gonna get some pulls on here. Can we drop a cauldron, please?
Farm's not here. He's rebooting.
Oh,
right?
yeah, he's rebooting. Wait for him to get back.
All right.
He lost all his sound.
Oh, so he would be. So he left group completely, didn't he? So
Yeah,
he'll take Dawson's spot. All right. I'll fix that. You're still back up for an area, Doss, if something happens and we need something.
Slayer's on fan duty.
Farm's
Laser?
not here, man. In my best Cheech and Chong book. I'm supposed
she
to
is.
remember that.
She's just not in game.
I know, I was being facetious, though.
Daddy. Why aren't you on the game, Slayer?
Because I'm sitting on Aspen in his bed.
Oh.
Wait, I thought you were going home today.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, you're not in here.
Well,
My laser macro isn't working.
well, good.
Laser macro.
Because that's not my game.
Yes, it is.
I want details of why she's called Liza.
Me too.
Because his wife thought that my name was Laser in the game instead of Slayer.
Hang on, whose wife?
Mine.
Panda's.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
We can hear you now, bud.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Don't even sound the same.
Hey, I respect this. If Slayer wants to give herself a cool American Gladiator style nickname like
Yep.
Laser or
Dodgeball.
or Gemini or
It's
Diamond.
Laser.
No,
Laser.
That's your nickname from now on. Good luck.
Hey, to be fair,
I'd go with Taserface.
my American Gladiator's name
That's how
would
you
have been Mayhem.
Yeah.
Mayhem.
Oh,
Dodgeball.
I can't say hi to K Healer because he doesn't talk in Discord.
Burn.
I've actually heard K Healer talk in Discord. So.
What?
Me too. A long time ago when I first started raiding with y'all.
Yeah, he'll talk once in a while.
Just not the Slayer.
To Liza.
Oh. And it's laser. No.
No.
Let it.
Oh, I see. Asp has a macro.
Did you make a
I like
fucking macro?
I
Yeah,
like
you
mine.
fucking did, so did Linux.
I just replaced the buzzsaw with the laser.
I don't have any cool tags.
I'm getting some bad looks.
If only you could see the face palm.
Hey, you're not getting no Liza sex tonight.
At least you didn't nickname her Pamela.
What are we waiting on?
Feast.
Farm.
Or cauldron, I mean.
I'm on a loading screen right now.
Solid state drive. Solid state drive.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's a
whatever,
big
dude.
difference for sure.
My beefed up Commodore 64 is doing just fine.
The MPC Junior.
Gonna play some Oregon Trail after this?
You gotta remember.
Oh yeah.
Remember when you get to the loading screen, you gotta flip the cassette to the side B.
What? So you
I had that. My
I
games
know.
were on cassette.
Yeah, my friend had one of those. So did my cousin.
You guys ever played the card game version? It's ruthless.
Invite, please.
Oregon Trail. Oh man, it's ruthless.
I need to grab a Commodore 64 actually. I had everything.
All right.
Prem, can you
Call
pop
them
it in
down.
the closet? Are you here, Farm? Or do we have to summon you?
Yeah, I'm here.
You are in group 4, which is start group.
So real quick, Sam, Strat is still lightning, void, right?
Yes.
We're still going same.
And Lanix is going to call it out.
Yeah, and if Sam didn't already emphasize this, I know I tried it last time. When that void ad comes up, everybody that can damage needs to focus that ad quickly. The quicker we drop that ad, the less we have to deal with that big swirl AoE and heal shield.
Let the tanks get aggro on it too, because it'll wreck your day if it gets to you.
Yeah.
So anyone that can misdirect or send, so Dingo or anyone that can send the threat.
I mean, so like Dingo.
I just got hit with a fry.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, we don't have laser in here?
I didn't bring my computer.
Oh. Awesome.
I see food buffs. Do we need flask? Oh, yeah, there's flask.
Yep.
We just need the colder.
Hey, Panda, I think I'm older than Sam, so watch it.
Huh?
I said I think I'm older than Sam, so watch it.
Sam's still the old one.
I don't think so. I think didn't we establish that CDC's older than me?
All right.
So am I. I
One
was
more
alive
thing.
when Kennedy was alive.
One more thing.
Where the fuck is Gary? He was the oldest.
Yeah, he was older.
I was born when Nixon was impeached.
All right. One more thing for the void phase. If it tells you that you have collapsing void, don't run out of the raid. Everybody's gonna collapse onto you.
Need a warrior buff, please.
And Pris needs a flask.
I'll show you having a flask.
Just says no. Okay.
Just waiting on. Ooh, wait a second. Wait a second. Can we get a lock gate down, please?
Cookie.
Campa is usually going to be an hour late. He's told me he's working this week, so let's get Rist in here. Still have nightmares, but the last video you sent, Dorian.
But well, this one's good.
Yeah.
That's how the coronavirus got started.
That
fucking listen to him.
the one-legged woman is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. I'm sorry.
They must have
not any better than that, Sam.
Yeah, Panda's not safe for work channel. See, like,
Or
Panda posted. It's kind of
or there, can you spot the difference? I think I can go without ever seeing that.
Oh
again.
God, yes.
Although Dingo saved the first part of that video.
I think we all did.
We already passed out stuff, Rist. Hopefully you have.
Thank you for.
Hopefully you have a flask. Oh, he's just got in. Hopefully you have. Do you have a flask, Rasham?
Dingo, where'd you get that Hydra?
Awesome.
All right, everybody's ready.
Yep. Here we go.
I know it was in the old continent place.
Pre-pot it 2.
5,
Let's do this.
4,
One shot this bitch.
3, 2, 1.
You only delay the inevitable.
Oh great, everything just froze.
Orbs are out.
Go left first. Triangle side orb is done.
That's what we're talking.
Beach ball is
Basketball.
here. I'm gonna bounce it towards star first.
Taunt.
Got it. Bounce it towards triangle.
Stack for that, but not on the tanks.
Chris is gonna bounce it to star. Somebody bounce it away.
I was tanking the action.
Hey, get it? I'm here on the triangle. Somebody bounce it back towards me. I'm looking right back there to bounce it towards somebody else. Somebody else get towards where it's gonna.
Okay, got it.
Taunt.
Good job.
That's it. Good job. Good job.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, get that star side orb.
Pre-position you guys yourselves. First people on the markers.
Risham, get to the. Yep, get here.
Perfect. Next group, go. Markers.
Unstable Vita on Brick. Where's Brick? Brick Scott.
5.
Who to bounce to? Who to bounce?
Hasn't gone yet.
Didn't come to me, that's for sure. It went through the middle-ish.
Oh, it's on Dosk. Dosk, try to look at one of the markers.
Pain suppression, I'd say.
Who to bounce
Too
to?
many on triangle.
5.
I taunted him back to the middle. He was falling.
Looks like it's okay.
Your strength falters.
Taunt the ad. It's not taunted on me.
Alright, get the orb. For the future, guys, if you're not in groups 3 or 4, try to stay away from the triangle and the star mark. Be closer to the boss.
Yeah, be on his ass.
I got the first beach ball. I'm bouncing it to triangle. Somebody gets a triangle. Avara, I got it. Avara, I got
Ready
it.
for void it.
Good job, Chris. Alright, bounce it towards this. Dingo's gonna get it. Somebody else replace Chris once they get it.
Send it back to triangle.
Somebody, yep.
Go to
Yep,
triangle.
good job. Somebody replace Dingo. Somebody replace Dingo. I need somebody. Yep. Need one more cashier. Somebody. Yep. Get the.
Get back.
There you
Good
go.
job.
Got it.
I don't think.
Top burn one off. Good job.
Settled.
Taunt.
Good job. Beat the boss.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Ellie, can I get your inner?
4,
Get those orbs. We got the orb on the right. Orb on the right, guys. Star side.
We're shooting the wrong orb. Star side.
Unstable Vita. Get to star triangle. Alright, I'll take. Alright, I got it. Somebody gets to triangle side.
Going.
Just one person. Just one person. Dingo's got it. Farmet's got it next. And then Avara. Oh, went to Avara.
Where the hell did it go?
Goes to the
I'm
farthest
looking-
person away. They
Yeah.
got the star on them.
Yep, I
Okay,
got it again.
go to
This is
try it. Start
gonna
now.
hurt. I need somebody to jump in between. Alright, I got it towards Dingo.
Okay, need somebody to take it from me.
Farmet's got.
I'm over here.
5,
Get that ad down, guys.
5, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1.
We're gonna be on left side orb when an orb comes out. Left side orb. Go get the triangle. After we get this ad down, we need to beat this boss to 40% to avoid another phase.
I got it. I got it.
Or you got it? Okay.
Send it into the triangle.
7% to go.
Void ad
I'll
coming.
get the rest away. I got the rest away.
Got the void ad. Got the boss.
Panda,
Perfect.
5,
Got it.
4,
oh, that cushion that.
1.
Dingo's got
Take
the
the
next
ad off
one.
me.
Need somebody
Back to
else to take this
triangle.
next bounce. Get to triangle. Avara.
Here comes the second one. Need another cooldown.
Tranquility.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Good
Go
job,
for it.
guys.
Push it. Push it.
Push him. Good job. Spread out.
Hero.
Get in the back if you're ranged.
Spread out. Spread out.
If you get the bonds, you have to run away from each other for 40 yards.
You are bound by fate.
You want to keep the tanks medium health.
Yep, takes the medium, correct?
You cannot escape.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
You are bound by fate.
Yeah, keeps tanks at medium power because medium health. Because it's gonna.
I'll throw shields on you guys.
Nemo, I'm running away.
Don't get hit with that. That's an easy thing to avoid.
K-Lord, keep K-Lord at half now.
Is it 3 people? No, not 2. I thought it was only 2 with charge pump.
It should be only 2. There might be a couple sets of them.
Tonic.
Come on, guys, focus.
We have B-reses. Get that healer.
I got paid suppression on you, Sam.
Got Kayla.
30 seconds to try.
That's gonna be bad.
Watch Sam.
All on K-Lord. Everything you guys got on K-Lord.
Use health stones if you got them. You know, help the healers out.
Use pots if you got them.
3, 2.
Keep them at half health, though.
Charge bonds.
Top right, top them off.
Breaking the bonds.
Tranquility.
I got shields coming out. Finish his ass.
Gosh. Res the dead, please.
Good start, everybody.
Congrats on if you got some loot, especially those trinkets. Those trinkets are good if you get the pay.
Oh, I just got that.
Ooh, a hat.
Alright. Let's go kill us another dragon.
Congrats on people who got the Formless Void Essence.
But that fight's a fun mana suck, isn't it?
Big time.
I mean, I was running on empty the whole fight.
Wow! I just got both. I got both trinkets. One on my bonus roll and the other one on the boss.
Yeah, I got the second one of my time walking.
Are you sure that's
Potion of replenishment worked
I
really
already
good in the
have
middle of
it.
that fight, Panda.
What, man?
Get potion of replenishment. There's like downtimes in there, and that's perfect for that. Where you'll get like half your mana back.
I mean, I can do that, but I can do 30 seconds of also just DPSing, and my mana regens pretty quick.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like I was ever out. It was just like, but you're hovering.
I don't know what that's like. I'm a disc priest.
Shamans, you got a male headpiece as well as hunters. Male headpiece up. I'm sorry, pauldrons.
Oh, do I have to click this thing at the end of the room that's glowing?
That goes to a different boss.
Oh, that takes you to a different boss. Oh, okay.
I think you should.
It's glowing. You have to click on it.
Yeah, of course. Click on the glowing thing and find out what it does.
Touch the sparkly.
Touch the sparkler. That's hot. Laser.
Dingo, do
You know,
need
watching
that,
him play
those shoulders?
No, I go 450.
Well, I mean, they'll be 450. Do you have the ones from the raid at 450, or you got ones from like
Mythic 10.
These ones might be better. That new, they have a new Azurite trait where if you have 25 or more corruption, you get secondary stats. It's been proven good for a lot of.
Oh, okay.
I would at least run a sim and take a look.
Fire the laser.
But I'm tired.
Running a sim at 445 would not make a difference.
I'm dying laughing right now.
To the end, it raises it up to 450. All Azurite
Panda,
traits have
keep
that
it
thing
up.
where it powers it up to 450.
What?
So it's the same item level, but you don't
Fire
have
the
the trait.
laser.
Well, if we
When you
leave the
sim it,
Y
you
in
can
there,
tell what traits you want to use on it.
we could totally rearrange your name to be Laser.
Gather, servants of the void.
How do you sim something you don't have?
It has to be in your inventory.
Yeah. If she gives it to you and it's in your bag, you can use like the SimC add-on to copy it.
You can just go to raid bots and look up the item itself
Yeah,
or
too.
whatever
Yeah.
fight or encounter that drops it, and see if there's any percentage increase in your DPS.
I got those exact soldiers last week, so that's why I said I didn't need them.
Rathian, I look forward to reuniting you with your father.
I was really hoping for the trinket, but I got a pet and shoulders instead.
Yeah, I want the trinket too. I do have enough of those texts now, though, to let's see what it does.
Did I ever tell you about car had
Replicating void droplets.
That's what I got too.
Yeah, it's for the formless void.
Is that really good? Like, should we go out and some people maybe switch into that? I don't know what that. I haven't really done the study.
Not sure.
I looked at for Paladin, I looked at the raid logs. I didn't really see anybody that had it, for at least for Paladins. Right. Like, I looked at who was the top DPS for my gear score.
It's because Vision of Perfection is...
Yeah. But even as a secondary, it wasn't one that anybody had.
So you were looking at yourself, or what?
Not me. No, I'm on some of these fights. I sim gray. It's so terrible. But part of that is when you die.
Shit.
I mean, if you die, obviously it messes with your not sim, but I mean as I showed gray, but parse gray. There we go.
DPS with tank trinkets.
Yeah.
I do have colorblind.
That's what I do, and I hardly ever die.
Nice.
Every boss gets a battalion of trash with them in this raid, I know.
Okay, the Ghost Hydra that I have, whoever asked, is from Shoreland Ship. From a quest.
This is a mechanic, so...
Stunned and I can't dodge it, so there's that.
You gotta have a quest.
This fight is a lot of getting things to the outside, so... I don't believe it's that mechanic, but...
Yeah, we got more. I'm gonna run back because it sounds like it's gonna be a while.
I'm gonna turn my horn off. That's obnoxious.
Isn't it?
It's even better when you're not even there and it's telling you. It's awesome.
I mean, I can hear it through his headphones.
No, I mean, like, you're not actually at the boss fight and it's for the trash fight and it's all the way across the zone.
I was thinking like every time the horn went off, a laser was fighting.
I'm a firing my laser.
How can you hear anything with him slamming those keys?
I know! I was playing earlier and I was like trying to be quiet, but I couldn't.
Actually, it was therapeutic. Put me to sleep.
Of course it put you to sleep.
It's damn near close to the freaking fire alarm that I have in my building, and it freaking drives me up a wall.
You're already crazy.
Avara wakes up in the middle of the night. Raid mechanic's gotta run.
Actually, that's happened before.
Something about soothing, about listening to him scream as they die.
We don't have problems.
Oh,
Back,
wow.
you guys should have went and played laser tag.
Now this is part of the boss fight, this ad here.
Huh?
I think somebody needs a laser to the face.
Oh, talking dirty.
Oh, there's the face.
There we go. Let's put it through raid so you guys can see it.
Shit.
That's a laser and a half.
Yeah, that you don't want that hitting raid. That's the other tank. So
Wow.
We have to avoid that thing.
Oh my god.
It's pretty hard to see.
Yep, he's eating this.
Trying to res you again, Mamo. I had you almost resed and it interrupted me, put me in combat.
Master spell.
yeah, I have to get that next one because I have so much corruption on me right now.
Yeah, it looks like Master spell will be good here in this fight. I don't. It doesn't like. I don't know if it's.
You're gonna have to master spell the tank that's getting the breath on it, not the ad. You do not want to be in front of it. Where I'm at.
Yeah, K-Lord. I mean,
But that's where all the fun is.
Now, if I was Kelledy, I'd turn it towards you guys.
true.
Yeah, go give her ideas.
Yeah, luckily she's not a tank.
She's like,
That's an LFR mechanic if I've ever seen one.
Did it do anything? Because I didn't get hit by anything. I got hit full force.
You get a debuff, it looks like. And I think it'll be bad in the fight because I believe the
tanks have to pick it up.
Innately shadow damage, so it probably intensifies that damage on it.
So the guilds have been doing this one. I've seen a lot of them are cheesing this fight.
There's a little bit of a Nixie in this, right? Where she goes in the air and will put a path of shit down.
She have a laser mechanic.
Oh shit! Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away!
Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away!
All right. So let's go ahead and drop a feasteroo.
Still got one more ad over there.
No, it's part of the boss.
That's
the part of the boss.
Go pull it, Caleb.
Obviously, I haven't watched the video on this fight.
Oh no.
I mean, how
would
do
you like
know
me to
if you
scan
don't
my
die?
10 pages of notes and send them to you?
Alright.
Yeah.
It's a 3-phase fight. Phase 1 and 2 alternate back and forth. And phase 3 starts once you get her to 40% health. All the way to when she dies. That's when you want to save hero, is for the 40% mark. It does a shit ton of damage to the whole raid when it hits that part. See, one tank picks up the boss, the other and faces away from the raid. The other one picks up the Void Ascendant, which should be facing. Put up my screen. Should be facing Fantal Cultists, but not in the raid. When it does its Annihilation cast, the Ascending tank should be dispelled at least once during the cast. So basically you can have a stack on you and then they have to be dispelled. Cultists should be near Vexrona for the cleave. Tanks periodically swap to manage the corruption debuff. When the Ascendant dies, the tank with the highest corruption stack needs to pick up the orb that's left behind to cleanse them. It's the only way we can cleanse ourselves on that. In phase 1, healers should keep whoever's the tank on the dragon to full health or as close as possible during the despair to limit the raid-wide damage. So basically the lower my health is or the lower K-Lord's health is, the more damage is going to go out to the raid. So you need to have us as full as possible that whole time. It's going to suck, I know. But I think Asp with the shields should be able to help a little bit. The raid should also spread out by 10 yards with the encroaching shadow. Basically, it's going to put the black circles around you. You have to be 10 yards away from one another, wait for it to go off.
Yeah, but you want to get those to the outside, don't you? Is that the one you want to get to the outside? Because it leaves a pool on the ground.
Yeah.
We want to keep the middle, or we want to keep stuff on the edge of the room, I believe.
So the stuff that when you get that on you, you need to take it over the pools. You need to take them over to X and drop them off up against the wall as tight as possible, all the way across there. They'll drop real small, then they'll expand. But otherwise, we're going to run out of room. If you drop it in the middle of a raid, it's just raid-wide damage that's going to happen every time somebody steps in it. And we need as much space as we possibly can get.
Yeah, it makes it harder too when she comes down the middle if you don't have places to run to safety.
So interrupting the spellbound ritualist is an absolute priority. So they do a void bolt, and it needs to be interrupted. We'll have to see what happens on that. We may have to set up an interrupt order on that one. Phase 2, stand in line of fire because she's going to be airborne and she's going to shoot. We'll put down 3 markers for that. And you could tell where she's at when she goes up in the air. So someone needs to call out which zone is she's going to be in, so we know where to go. You just have to look up in the air real quick and look at her. I got our tanks marked. Let's see. Phase 3, you guys need to stack up on top of the boss on the side. When it gets to Phase 3, as you have assists, so put a marker on you when it gets to Phase 3 and have them stack on you, or put a marker on the ground. So you stack up. We run out as a group when she casts Heart of Darkness, and if you have encroaching shadows, get out of raid, drop it at the void zone off to the side, and get back again. In heroic, we'll have to do our stacks a little differently, but in normal, I think we should be okay. If you get outside of the group, it will fear you, but I think that's only in heroic. If we do get fears, we have a couple shamans. You guys may have to drop a tremor totem. Just listen for us to call it. Yeah, if you stay as a group, you guys should be fine.
Even with just one other partner, like even on heroic, just stay with a partner and you won't get feared.
Let's give this sucker a chance here. I'll go ahead and
I'm
take.
just coming back in.
All right, I'll start with the
Is
dragon.
Lanix online?
Yeah, I had just logged quick because I was having trouble. Last fight, DBM wasn't showing up for me, and that was a problem.
All right, we're good on there, all the spells. So
Yeah, let's see it. We'll make corrections.
make sure you guys are on the side of her. So. Yep, it'll take us a couple pulls to figure this out.
This is a dragon, so still same rules.
Ascended first. We're killing the Ascended first.
What's that?
We're killing the Ascended first or cleaving them down?
Cleaving them down. And there's going to be little cultists that are going to spawn. We got to get those cleaved down as fast as possible, too. All right, let's see what it looks like. So here we go. Remember, we always pre-pot it, too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How dare you defile this temple!
3, 2.
Looks like she hits pretty good.
I will tear your soul.
Okay, despair on Sam. Top him off. Fortic. Good job. Get those out. Get those out. We want to take them to exit. Or to the wall. Wall will work.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Service arrives! Your master calls!
I would say loose stack is probably a good idea. Here's the ads.
You do not want to be in front of the boss.
Tear your soul to shreds!
2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Servants of the void, come to me!
That beam is what you need to get through the cultist. I'm switching her around. Oh, she's going in the air, right?
Destroy this!
Yep, she's in the air.
She's in the air. Watch.
Watch where she goes.
Go down the middle.
Yep, stay where we're
Get to
at.
the sides.
We're fine on the sides.
Wow.
I need that orb from this thing. Where's she going now?
Boss side.
Okay, move it.
Move, move, move. Oh, what a fight.
It's fun.
Beware.
Down the middle.
Center, it looks
Middle.
like.
Let's go back to triangle.
Yep, it does disappear. So. That's K-Healer, or K-Lord shit. We gotta get that
Down
ad
the
down
middle.
faster, I think.
Sam, should I grab this orb or just leave it?
You apart myself.
Yeah, let's just wipe it up.
Servants arise. Your master calls.
So if you guys haven't seen this before, she always does the same. So like, as soon as she goes in the air, you can go to orange circle, and then she'll do that beam in the middle where she does it, and then you'll move to the middle, and she'll do it somewhere else, and then you move to the steps, and she'll do something else, and then you'll move to the middle finally. It's like always the same.
We getting Sam up? Oh, we don't have a res, I see.
Yeah, just wiping up.
Yeah, wipe it up. Stand in void. So real quick, guys, the circles, we want to try and focus over on the X side. Just remember that. Otherwise, I think we saw the whole fight there, except for going into the last phase, right?
Who violates this temple?
That's pretty much the phase 1, phase 2, right?
Yeah.
What we saw, yeah. The last phase, I don't think she does those circles anymore. And I think it's pretty much a burn at that point because she'll just start doing AoE on everybody. I think you got to spread out, but
Becomes a healing check, I think, at the end,
Yep.
doesn't it? Everybody gets stacks.
I want Farm. I want you to put Soulstone on K Healer when we get up there, so we don't have to run back.
real quick, Sam, I think we should nuke that ad down as fast as possible.
Yeah, I agree. Because we
Based
had a
on
second
what I
one
was
spawn.
seeing.
Oops, that's a mistake.
Because K-Lord was getting murdered.
Yeah, because he needs a taunt swap with me at some point.
Because, yeah, you guys can hold on to that thing, that the orb that you pick up for pretty much, there's no time on it. When you kill the ad, it drops the thing that lets you shoot the laser. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, just making sure.
Yeah, if anyone has ability to grip or help get those ads into the middle of the tanks, or because they might not be able to see them coming in, that'll help too. Try and silence them. You know, that way they run in.
Yeah, that beam that comes off of that other ad, it can't hit anybody. And then you can pick up, as soon as you kill it, you can pick it up, and it clears your stacks, and he can also use it to shoot the cultists, and it does damage to them. So
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It'll hit all the ads.
Okay. I'll tell you what, if anyone's got their sound up for this, unreal. Every time that breath hit and shit, that shit was.
It's pretty cool. This is a cool fight.
It's intense.
I took the amount.
Feast is down, eat the feast.
I agree.
I wouldn't know. Somebody's hogging all the sound.
Sorry about that.
I need all the buffs if you guys can.
Sam, Kelly, eat.
Yeah, I just got here. Just need Fireman Jenny.
I was getting Keeler stoned.
Awesome. Thank you.
See what I did there?
This is the best meme.
That was so punny.
It's the band Kansas, but they're calling them Missouri.
Oh my god.
I think Jenny was still letting her son know lights out.
Alright. Hey, Mamo, can you put yourself as being online? Because you, on my bars and stuff, you show as being offline.
No worries, Jen.
So
Alright.
just to be clear, we're nuking the ad this time.
Yes.
Burn the ad.
I think if
Shoot 'em with their laser.
if you bring him up by the neck of the boss, I think you, just don't stand in front of the boss, and then that way it can be cleared pretty quickly. Is Mamo shown offline to you guys? He shows offline.
No, he seems online.
It shows him as aware for me.
Huh.
No,
There's
he's
bars-
showing us here for me too.
Just great.
I'll reload real.
Yeah, just check your status. It might be your status. This might be set
I
up.
think it is his
Status
status.
shows away
Yeah, that
in
does.
guild, but he's online.
Yeah, hit O and then up next to your name, the drop down, put it to green instead of yellow.
Yeah, I got the green dot. I don't know what's going on.
Huh.
Maybe try switching it to something else and switching it back then?
Have you tried turning it off?
Pandas does too, for me.
Pandas looks normal. He's just,
How weird.
doesn't look like he's dead.
Shows CT aware for me.
What am I doing?
I was just saying on my friends list you show away.
Yep, me too.
Well, that's fucked.
Yeah, it seems like some kind of bug, huh?
That's,
You know what?
That's in
It says
BattleNet.
Me too for me.
Yeah.
No one's affected that they know of. I would say don't worry about that.
So, there we go. Now I'll check, Jen.
Yep, you bet.
Yep, you're fixed now.
Panda just had you on ignore.
Never.
I don't know. It showed that I was away to me too, so that's weird.
Alright, let's give it a pull here. So here we go.
Just give it a little pull.
Wait, are we focusing on the ad?
4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
How dare you defile this temple?
I mean, bring him in too, so he gets cleave damage, but definitely get him down. Keep Sam top. Yeah, that does no damage if you keep him top. All right, Ascendant's almost down. On boss until that.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, Lord, make sure you pick up that.
That comes in fast, guys. Add the, get him in by.
Your spirit shattered.
Yeah, don't do the kick out, please.
Gotta keep him chopped off.
Tranquility. Don't.
Yeah, those come in pretty frequent, guys. So be on your toes.
Servants of the void, come to me.
Yep, they're coming in.
Spin her around.
Out.
Just regularly.
Hey, kill lads. She's going under. Alright, zooming out.
I got this ad now.
Like it's gonna be mid.
Everybody at condom. Get a condom. Okay, as soon as it goes away, we're going mid.
Get out of the way. Don't be in front of that.
It's like boss side.
Go all the way to steps. What's beam? Gotta get this down so I can get my stacks. I'm at 25. Get the boss, Gaylord.
Why we need to put those in the right spot.
4, 3,
Taylor, grab the boss.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. I thought it was fair. At the least, get it to the walls.
Got people get those out.
2, 1.
Servants arise! Your master call!
You gotta get the cult. We're losing a ton of food on them.
Tear your soul to
Yeah,
shreds!
they're just over there free cast.
Gotta get those interrupts on.
Misdirected one.
Okay.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Servants arise! Your master call!
Going up in the air.
Keller,
I chosen! Destroy!
Taylor, get the ad.
Kill them
Big ad.
cultists.
Beneath my shadow!
Okay, step side. Get away from the steps.
Stair side.
Probably gonna go
Get
mid,
the
yes.
get the condom.
No,
Get the
she's going
condom.
far side. She's going far side. Stay mid or
Oh shoot, you're right.
healers. You can dispel that stack off of the tank too.
He's going down the.
Don't take as much damage if you do.
Bond it.
It's alright, we're making it further each time. So, got some stuff we gotta clean up. Let's go ahead and wipe it up so we can get some good
Those sand and puddles, guys. Sand and puddles, guys.
Do not release. K-Healer will res us when he's done.
Shatters!
So we stand in puddles and wipe it, the sooner we can get another cooldown. Do not release.
3, 2, 3.
Remember, the dragon breath always follows you happy. You don't have to guess where it is. You should know where it's going.
All who violate this temple shall perish.
We're gonna do.
Don't release.
Do not release.
So just so I understand that, it's always going to go the same. It's going to go middle. Like, is there a particular order?
It's usually wherever everybody's standing. That's usually where it's gonna go.
That's usually where it starts.
I don't know. Cherry said she went. She knows where it went.
This was my guild. I've done it on heroic, and it always goes to the same place. I don't know. Maybe it's you guys are standing in a different place, but our one we always run to orange, then square, then triangle, then to square. But maybe it's you're standing. You had the boss way over there for some reason.
Yeah, we had the boss over by the stairs for some reason on that side.
Farm.
So I've only seen it.
I really need the puddles for everybody to be over at that red X up against the wall. So, Farm, when we get started on the boss pole, drop a gate.
There was one there.
Alright, by blue over to the red X. People
Prim
make sure
can
you're
make one too.
Yeah,
Well,
Prim,
and
you can make one too.
Sam, why don't you when you pull the boss to be over towards that side of the room too? That way it's easier for people to get over. I think people are just running to the quickest wall they can find. Well, or not even making it because we're in the middle.
That's fine. I'll pull them all the way over to the wall.
And then as we drop puddles, just start moving them away.
Yeah. Kind of like the first boss in the last raid.
Alright. Do that. Lynch, please eat. Meta, please eat. Kelledy, please eat. Also need the warrior buff. Thank you. Lynch, please eat.
Keeler's soul stoned again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So this is why the cultists need to die. If they get to 100 energy, they turn into one of those big guys, those ascendants. and we need to make sure that's not happening for sure. So
And then
I have in my notes that the thing they dropped though helps debuff the king.
yeah,
right?
which we're doing fine.
It cleanses.
Yeah, we're able
We
to
just
do
don't
that.
want too many.
Yeah, you can debuff the tanks, or not, or dispel the tanks. The big casters, when they come out, I need to get those. We need to get those marked, and they need to be focused and dropped and
They can be
interrupted.
interrupted.
And DBM yells about it, so.
Yep.
Stun the soul carbers.
Here we go. No, we really don't want to CC. We'd more like we'd rather have everything get killed.
yeah, when they get to 100 energy, they're immune to all CC, and they'll turn into one of those big void guys. I think that's part of the thing too. We're getting an extra one of them.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Pre-pot.
1.
How dare you defile this temple?
Remember, we're taking care of the ad first.
Your spirit
I'm gonna spin him. So
Sam topped up. It's the X.
The train.
4,
dispel me if you guys can.
2, 1.
Servants arise! Your master calls! You are unworthy to
Really? Who dropped that right on top of the boss?
Move it on out. Move the boss.
Moving it.
soul to shreds!
Get it to the wall and X.
You got a big number above your head. You can't miss it.
Tranquility.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's good. The cultists actually form right here too.
Your master calls!
One time, the other time they're gonna
Yeah,
form.
here they are. They're more just keeping behind us.
Run him into the boss.
Into the boss.
My chosen! Destroy
Fuck him up.
this
Fuck him.
Succumb to dark!
Going here.
Far side.
Go middle.
Got it.
Shadowy residue.
I'm watching, Sam. Just keep. It's gonna be mid.
Going to stairs. Taylor, grab her as soon as she comes down.
Beware. I'm gonna swear with Here's
Go mid.
mid.
Get me topped off, guys. I'm low.
Tranking.
Get her, Taylor.
Back.
Take him right back over that wall, Taylor.
Yep,
Same wall.
Exactly.
Orb is down.
I'm getting it.
Cultists are up.
I got the
Drag
interrupt
him over
first.
the boss.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Servants of the void!
More cultists behind. Drag.
I will tear your soul to shreds!
Yeah, we gotta get them in. We're not getting enough damage on the draft.
Guys, if you have cultists or ritualists on you, go to
Everyone
the ball.
stack on the side of the boss. If you're not running it.
Farm, you might need to move your kit. It's in the rough.
Farm's dead.
Oh, well, what?
Servants of the void!
Another remnant.
To me!
Yeah, I love when you go there.
Show these unbelievers our true
Got another one, Cassie. Pick up the other ad.
to dark!
I'm dead.
Condom safe.
Coming far side.
Middle.
I'll go back to square. Wherever this one is.
Standing shit.
Yep.
think that's a horrible way to do this, boss.
I think you gotta. You know what, Sam? You know what, Sam? I think what we want to do is when those portals come up, move the boss to the portals as quick as we can.
Yeah, we can do that.
That way those ads will get chopped down. That's what.
Are we?
Don't release.
Don't release, right? Okay.
Don't release.
And I just released.
Me too. Mother.
I'll summon you.
Well, Cherry, is that what they do? Do they drag the boss to the portals?
No, we always, like I said, I don't know, we always go by square, sort of in the middle between square and thing, and circle, and then we always run the same way, and then we grab the ads from both sides when they come.
Yeah, but how do you grab them?
We don't need to move.
That's what I'm looking for.
I think somebody grabs them.
Is there a third tank? Because it's hard to get everybody like at the AOE rounded up and on the.
Well, they're all casting, so they just stop when they start. As soon as they start casting, they stop.
Shad's on his way home, by the way.
Well, the logical thing to do if they're all casting, we're not going to have enough interrupts. We should just be moving to the portals.
But if you get the one stuff on you have got to get it to the wall. I mean, one dropped it right in the middle of the group.
Someone help someone?
Yeah, this is a big mechanics fight.
All the rest of them are. They don't get any easier. Well, one might be easier.
I don't know. I thought the dog one might be an easy one.
Which dog one?
The first
Shadar.
Oh, I did that the other day.
The dog one sounded easier than Vexiona for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam, did you see what Ross said in Officer?
There, can you hear me now?
His mic isn't working. Yes, I heard you. You're a bit quiet, but I heard you.
Yeah, I mean, the strat was set, and it was absolutely correct. You always tank the boss exactly where he is right now. That way your breath always goes boss, square, triangle, and then you move right back to square, and you're going to reposition the boss every time it comes down right. As far as the ads, you can all you need to do is interrupt 3 of them. You can drag the other 2 right to the boss, and then you can just use the cleave damage, and when the orb comes out, the tank uses the orb and gets the ads gone.
Right.
If we're all grouped up, they shouldn't come to us anyway.
Yeah, we're supposed to be grouped up on the side of the dragon.
You need to fire that beam. You need to fire that beam from that ad through those ads to kill them quick. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, but it only gets the first set of ads. The problem is they're all spread out. I'm gripping and I'm double gripping and trying to get them in, but you guys have got to interrupt them. I mean, that's the only way they're going to.
There's absolutely no reason for everybody to be spread out in this fight. You should all be stacked right on top of. Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason you should be outside of the group is if you're running shit to the X1.
Yep.
So if you're hitting ads and they're focused on you, and you're away from the group, get to the group. Or even better, just stay with the group and don't run off unless I said you have to run.
Kill it, Ethan. Please eat.
I'm not volunteering myself. I'm volunteering you to have a symbol on that person. Stack on you.
Yes.
No, DOS.
I'm ready. I'm just watching.
I put a symbol on my head.
Because you know the mechanic of the fight the best, so, and you're such an ace player, that if we all stack near you, that shouldn't be an issue.
You want a marker on your head, DOS, or not?
Yeah, go ahead. If it helps.
Once you pick that orb up, how long does it stay until you use it, or does it have a timer on it?
I don't think it had a timer.
Sounds like till you use it, because they're talking like the tank should keep it.
Yeah, they want to clear their
towards the
stacks,
last.
but then they also want to kill those ads when they can. So
Yep, the big ad has to die as fast as it can.
Yep, we'll focus the big ad and then we'll get the bot.
Did you just put Philly cheesesteak on there?
Five.
That's what I'm having for dinner.
3, 2,
Free pot.
1.
How dare you defile this temple!
Well, that got me.
Your spirit
Come on,
shatters!
stand top, get out. Hot toes.
You are unworthy to serve in Sarai's! Your master calls!
Beware.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Your spirit shatters!
Run those shadows to the wall, guys.
Top off.
Servants of the void, come to me!
Just do it again.
More ads.
One ritualist in there.
Alright, see, we got somebody out there, and here we go. They're all sitting outside.
Everyone should be stacked by the.
I mean, like I said, range
bring him in.
Our true power!
Okay.
Succumb to
Going.
darkness!
Beware.
Get to mid.
that thing, get it out.
Move right back to where we were once that disappeared.
We topped off. You do not want to be standing between me and the wall.
So if you came to stairs then instead, you would have been on the original side.
Well, the problem was we have the
Focus.
Your spirit shatters!
Sam, try to drag him back on top of the condom.
Doing it.
Tranquility.
Guys, if you have ads, bring them in close.
On the star.
Right on that dragon's toe. Get that shit up.
Servants arise! Your master calls!
These guys won't move.
Your spirit shatters!
Sam top.
You've only got to interrupt the two. Get that last one interrupted. You're good.
Who dropped that thing?
It might have been me, honestly. I don't. If it was, I'm sorry.
Just one in groups still, just standing there. 3, I can see it counting down right underneath the middle of the boss. Who is that?
Trying to focus on every fucking thing else.
It's all good.
My chosen! Destroy this filth!
Oh, that was dumb.
Into the middle. Blue.
I think we should just wipe this out. They're all over the place.
Get to the triangle.
Go to the other side of the room.
Beware.
Yeah, wipe it up.
don't know if that was me that dropped out in the middle or if my DBM just went off because someone else did, but I didn't think I had it. But
So we just needed to clean that up a little better, and we're pretty much going to be the last 20%, which comes back down.
Almost the
We
last
got to
thing.
go through that 3 times cleanly.
It's getting better. Every poll's getting better. So do not release. Okay, healer will res us.
3, 2, 3, 1.
Stand on a boy.
All who violate this temple shall
If you want, I can try to call it out. My heal bot does show it. Oh, I can't believe I released what a jackass. My heal bot does show which person's getting it, so I can call the names out if you want.
Healer no soulstone that time?
I got Ponder up.
Panda's got it.
Whatever, it's just up here to the right hand.
Then you got to go up the elevator.
Yeah, I can mass res when I get there.
Panda got it.
Type 1 for someone, please. Although I guess I can just look at distance.
Hammer's down.
Okay, so just to reiterate while everybody's here, if we've got the boss where he should be when he goes up, it's going to always start on the condom. So you just move down the chain from when he jumps up in the air, you can move right to square, then you can move to triangle, then you move back to square, then you're back to where the boss was when you just do that over and over and over.
Sam, where's this hammer? I can't see it.
It's at X, where the X.
Pretty close to X.
Yeah, where I'm standing.
Sorry, everybody's standing on top of it. It's hard to see.
Yeah, it's right next to where I'm at.
I'm switching to Holy too, just it's just shitty for this fight, so it's too much movement.
No, the first sets of ads that went down just fine. The second sets of ads, not so much.
When you have the boss targeted, you can see the big red circle around it. Everybody should be within that circle. And then the ads are going to come to us. Except for the 2 that we got interrupted.
Yeah, the ritualists.
Just stack on star.
I mean, Lynch can grab one in.
Yeah, my flash just went away. Do we want to do another call?
Yeah, let's do another one.
Yeah, I'll drop another cauldron.
All right. Someone.
Farm, did you get that anchor Rita sent you this morning?
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
I was just going to remind y'all too, like I know they have it in the guild message, but if y'all don't read it, it's a lot for Farm. I know I try to help him, but I know some other people do too. It's a lot to provide those materials for us, and if you go price you'll see how helpful it is that everybody works together to try to provide those things for us. So if you don't have an alchemist or an herbalist, you know, you can find a deal in the auction house or whatever. Just
That's what
I
did.
personally appreciate it.
I bought an entire stack of anchorweed and viperfish from the auction house.
Yeah. Farm will tell you I'm always sending him mats just about every day, but it's just part of what it does to make this team work so well, and that's why I love this guild, is because we do have that collaboration, but, you know, other people have responsibilities too.
Did you guys get the extra weed I dropped in the guild bank?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll go for
I would give shout outs to everybody that contributed, but I would forget. But we have been getting more contributions recently, which I really appreciate. I mean, we all do try and spend some time farming, and as my name implies, I don't mind doing it at all. So it's cool to have help. I like it.
Jesus, everybody's so polite. You guys stop being scumbags and fucking get what we need for the
Yeah,
game.
I mean, I'm
Piece
like
of shit, Ira.
Everybody
You guys are
grab a
fucking
flask.
Not
assholes.
one thing.
Kaylor, can you go back to DPS, please?
With pleasure.
Thank you for helping us out tonight.
I try.
I'm not any better, but fuck you guys also.
Thanks, Ira.
Iri's
Sorry,
awesome.
sorry.
Love you, Ira.
Well,
Oh, fine. I hope
you have
flask help a little bit.
you have 3 interrupt. I mean, you have the interrupt with your shield and your main interrupt. So were you able to corral the ads pretty good, Kaylor?
My interrupt only hits the first one targeted. The ones that it bounces to doesn't. The other interrupt have to be within melee range, so I gotta chase down.
We got a shaman in Lanix. You can get one, right?
What's that?
Get the interrupt on one of the ritualists. As it's coming.
Yeah, I can definitely interrupt one of them.
And Lynch has got a ranged interrupt as well. Plus he's got the drag. So we just got to make sure we get him into the boss. So that is a big piece. And getting out. I just looked. There is a weak aura for this boss. I'm not going to deal with it right now because I got to read on it. But there are some weak auras. We'll have to. If I find something that looks like it's going to work, I will post it into the into my raid videos folder.
Lennox, did you pick up a flask?
Yeah, I just haven't used it yet.
Okay, I just
hang on
I
one
wanted
second,
to know if somebody knew.
Lynch and Kelledy, please eat. Man, Kelledy, you're a habitual offender.
Sam, I yanked you into their channel. Real quick, what are we doing on this?
So you're going to take that ad on the left, you're going to pull it into the boss as best you can. I'll take the breasts as much as I can take almost all of them. It's not that big of a deal. He's going to drop an orb. You're going to pick up the first one. You're going to pick up the orb, and you're going to use it on the ads. It does a beam. The beam comes off of that ad. You do not want to have it hit anybody in the raid. You want to have it turned, so it goes not through me, but out that back wall. Because I'm going to turn the dragon.
Yeah, so face it away.
Yeah, so face it away. You want it to hit. Once you pick up the beam, you want to get as many ritualists as possible with the beam. You're going to have to run around and interrupt and try to pull them into the boss. The best you can so that we can get them cleaved down. Everybody else needs to interrupt them. Phase 2, as he flies up in the air, we are going to go to, you'll listen to them, they'll tell us to move. I think we start off where we're at a condom, then we go to square, then we go to triangle, then we go back to condom again. So that's the big stuff. I think I can, the way I'm looking at it right now, you could probably take the dragon when she comes back down for a while, and I can take the ads. But I have the ability to clear mine. It's because of the ad in the middle phase. So once I get that cleared, then I can go back to doing it because it does a shit ton of damage. It's all I can do to keep myself healed up.
All right.
All right, here we should be good though.
All right, I'll move this back up.
The Warlock portal, thinking it was going to go to the other one, and it shot me to the back corner where I was buried in void. So just watch that.
I laughed.
So last time we were at 60%. We make it to 40%. She makes to phase 3, and this fight should be hopefully a cakewalk once we get there.
Then it becomes on the healers.
Speaking of portals, before you pull, Prim, you want to move it up a little so it isn't so deep. Maybe start your portal like right where I'm at over. And then I'll put one over here. And if we don't have it so close to the wall, the people can walk the extra stretch to the wall for a little bit longer.
We should never be on that third of the room anyway.
That's right. There you go. That'll work. Just watch the breath when you come over. Alright. Here do we go.
Fuck, wait, what are we doing?
Having a rave. Under the dragon's belly.
Divide intervention.
2, 1.
That's a good album by Slade.
That's it, wipe it up. Wipe it up.
On diamond. Get to the.
Your spirit
Keep Sam
That
top.
board descended.
Better we keep Sam top there or whatever.
Run those out. Run the circle.
Tried to get the ascendant a little closer to the ground.
Right. Resistant move.
4, 3, 2.
servants arise! Your master calls! Your spirit shatters!
And the circle's out.
Sam top.
And the circle's
2, 1.
Someone's going on.
Servants of the void, come to me!
I'll get the fanatical or the.
Ramp up, guys. Finish ads.
Everybody group up on diamond.
These unbelievers our truth!
I got the big ad.
Okay, move to the middle. Right now.
Move it to the middle. Oh, really? Oh, we gotta do a better job getting that circle out.
Get on there.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Get the circle.
You don't have to stop.
Once this clears, we go back to the condom.
Yep, all the way back. All the way back.
Pick up the dragon. I'm dead. Get me up.
Drop my hand.
Arms down here.
Get that dragon. I got this right. I'll pick up the orb.
3, 2, 1.
Servants arise! Your master calls!
Okay, guys, we're gonna shift. Spots down.
Tear your soul to shreds!
If you are not tight in the group, you're wrong.
Alright, my stock's cleared.
Tranquility.
With the shadows after the next breath.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Servants arise! Your master calls! Your spirit shatters!
Keep Shad tap.
Taking the boss, Shed. I got all the ads in the middle. Bone Storm's out.
Run the circles out.
Out.
Just pooping.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Reposition the portals, please, Warlock.
Come to me!
One's right in the black stuff.
This is a good time to do
Get
it.
these last two ads down first. Okay, now work on the second set with
I got
that.
the big ad.
Okay, move to the middle. Move to the middle, right?
Get that out, guys.
And we have two circles right going with the group.
Okay, now get to the triangle right now.
Circles again in the group.
Now get all the way back to the condom.
Once it clears. Dad, get
Focus the ad down.
blasted.
Get Shadow up.
I went to cool down to try.
I got the tank. I got the boss too. So I got the boss. Oh, you got that? Okay. How's your stacks though? How many stacks you got?
Get out.
In the circle.
There we go. Ad's
Keep
down.
Shad top.
Shed, grab the orb. I got the dragon. If you need the stacks dropped.
Okay, stack up.
Everybody stack up.
Get that out, guys.
I'm not getting
Stop
tied
what you're
on.
doing and get it.
Bone Storm's out.
Master spell's coming in. Another master spell if I can get it on the group, please.
Got two ads on me still.
I follow Diamond right now.
Get these these ads up by the front of the foot and drag it off. Don't worry about the new ones.
Sam top.
Timer down on the ones up front.
Heal, Sam. Come on, push, push, push.
Get this one. He's casting Ascendance. Get him down. All right, he's down. Get the rest up.
4, 3,
We're gonna get another air phase.
Servants of the void, come to me!
Elder, can I get your
Got one more ad on me still.
Alright, survive air phase, guys, and we're gonna get into the next phase next time. Let's fight the dragon. We can go down a little further.
Alright, guys, stay with the thing.
Stay in the middle.
Middle.
Okay, now move to the triangle.
Oh, good God. Master spell. Want to master spell.
Okay, now once that clears, move back.
Oh, this is shit.
You might want to move the dragon back this time.
It's like that, you can just the one.
Okay, everyone stack up.
Low on health.
I got the
What's
dragon that
up?
comes in.
I shall rip you apart myself!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Servants of the void,
With tranquility.
That out.
tear your soul
Sam top.
to shreds!
Keep him top. It's gonna hurt, guys. Oh shit, we got close there.
Keep pushing. Push the dragon. There you go.
Here we go.
Up here.
Everybody focus the cultists down and the ascendant. Do not worry about the dragon until they're all down.
I'm gonna need that orb when it drops Shadow. So let me know when it's dead.
All right,
We'll
it's
swap.
dead.
I swapped. Go ahead and take it.
Get out.
You got him.
That fear.
I'll get that orb.
Totem.
Getting the orb now.
The train.
Still getting this shit outside, guys.
Cast
I got a
Ascendance.
cooldown too, Panda.
Oh shit! It got it off.
Get the ascendant down.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Got feared.
And make sure you stand with a partner. You won't get that.
That's right.
Have a buddy. Find a buddy. Stick to them.
Dropping my cooldown right now, Panda.
Moving him over back to the boss. So he's on the top. Let's get this ad down. Quick! Quick! Quick!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away.
Track, you got it up.
8 seconds.
Got one battle res.
Yourself by yourself.
Stacks,
Knock
yeah.
it.
Treat the other wall like X, people.
Tranquility.
Here, I'll take the big boss. Switch.
I got a master spell now.
34 staff.
I got the boss. You get the ad.
That's done.
Get out.
Grab your thing.
Buddy, or you will get feared.
I got feared.
Stay by someone. Stay by someone. Get out of the
All
red.
right. That's all right. It worked okay.
Sorry, I had to.
I'm gonna trank.
Four.
Oh, everything's so slow. Why is my stuff so slow?
Don't add this to Berserk.
Here, I'll bring her back.
Well, yeah, he got a lot of DPS. Pretty much all of them down.
4,
That's a good attempt.
2, 1.
Keep fighting, coward. I can, I'm dead.
Oh,
Shadowy residue. Shadowy residue.
Everybody stand in puddles, wipe it out.
We got the stone on somebody, right?
Now you see why you want to keep the room clear for this last phase. Because when you have nowhere to run, that's pretty much what's going to happen. You're going to start walking in void
That's a
puddles.
really good pull. What do we get it down to?
25% or just below, 24 maybe.
So yeah, that's why we gotta keep those puddles as far to the sides as we can. Because near the end, we have to keep running the stairs and we can't be running over puddles to get to the.
That last phase too, all the range can actually run out and stay with a buddy. You don't have to be under the boss there. And then when he casts his thing, you're standing out of it already.
So maybe just a range group then?
As long
Can
as
we
you're
all
with
just
someone.
group?
No, we don't usually group up though. We just, as long as you're with the buddy, we spread out. We spread and stay with a buddy. So just find a friend and spread out.
Yeah, Doss, I have a few.
But doesn't he have that other damaging ability then?
I am saying here too that 13 people pre-potted on that, and so only 12 DPS. And look at all the DPS we have. If you don't have pots and you're in the Buenos Noches guild, let us know. We'll get you pots. We really need as much to eke out as much DPS as we can. The faster we get through that phase 1, phase 2 combo and get to phase 3, the better off we are. So I really expect everybody to have it. That's why we take the time to build all these pre-pots and everything.
Can I get some pre-pot? I'm down to 1.
Do we have repair at all?
Yeah.
I'll drop it to you.
There's a hammer down, nothing someone.
Want me to drop a guild bank, Sam? Oh, there's one.
I got one. Ivana, you want agility, I assume?
Yes.
Whoever needs some pre-pots from us, hit enter on the raid.
Memo, what spec are you?
And ask so that we can see it on there and we can get it.
Did you guys get guild repairs as well?
Yes, we do.
Oh, so lucky.
Yeah, we really have it good, and I don't think people realize that we have it here.
We get no.
Memo, what do you need for pots, buddy?
I have to give them 5k a week just for some pots.
What?
We
fuck that.
Because nobody will farm. So like.
That's all of them. My trade isn't, the split stack isn't working. That's everything I got.
Did we get
Yeah, I'll get them off here. Just.
Just make sure that we have them. Is there anybody else that needs pre-pots?
Yeah, I was supposed to get some.
I'm working on, hang on. Trying to figure out what Memo needs.
I have to do cauldrons and feasts.
Unbridled Fury I don't have in here. I just have intellect and agility and whatnot.
I've got mats to make some, but not the. I don't have the zenithid, so I can do the less. For you healers, I've been not pre-potting, so I could use a mana pot pretty close to right away. But I guess I could use both, right?
You know what? I don't. The healers, I don't care. Really, the tanks and healers are the ones that really don't have to. Can we get just Poopy up the rest, please?
He went offline.
He went offline. Did he log off?
I don't know. He left.
Sam, do you want to do that group split that I put on?
Oh, that's just poopy.
I'm sorry, I may have missed your message.
He said to split it up to have certain groups go to the other wall and some groups go to the X.
Yeah, if you have, we got 6, right? So groups 1 through 3 go to where X is. Groups 4 through 6 go to the other side. You got 2 warlocks. You can pop 2 portals. You're going to split that evenly and keep them in.
That's good. I'm always a left side, or I don't know why. I always run to the left. So that's good.
Sounds like a fun idea.
Let Poopy get logged back in.
I'm not left-handed.
Yeah, I had no mana for the last third of that.
Yeah, it's a big one.
What do you do with the Rust Borealis?
With what? I've heard that before. What is it?
Aurora Borealis.
Rust.
Back to the bathroom, be right back.
Rust Borealis. Yeah, I can.
I've heard of that, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, do you hand that in to somebody? Did you get that on an island or something?
This is the crafting reagent.
Was it? Looks like you have to give it in to somebody. Who knows?
Kill the final.
Says Proudmore family, so I think it.
Want to get.
Terragard?
We'll see if he logs back in. We're just gonna have to pull. So I want to get 2 pulls in. Yeah.
Which groups do you want on which side?
Odds to X.
1 through 3 to X.
Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3 to X. That'll work.
But if you forget and panic, just run to any side to the wall. Don't stand in the middle.
All I heard was drop it under the boss.
Stand there and die too.
Are we ready, or what's going?
Make sure you're dancing while you do it.
And if there's fires, just to have to touch.
Are we waiting for Poopy, or what's going on?
We're gonna go ahead and pull. I'm not gonna wait anymore.
You want to remove him so the boss drops in health a bit, or?
I don't know if he will.
I would just so he's off my. I would just because he's off my heal tab.
Just watch for him to log back in. If he logs back in, we'll. Didn't drop any health on the boss. All right.
Yeah, healers are doing a good job. Just make sure when despair, when you see that call, I'll call the tank. Just make sure they're topped up. The more we have them topped up, the less we're gonna get an AOE hit to the raid. Saves our cooldown.
And we would have beat that boss had that last guy that was at 1% not become an ad at full health again. I mean that sucker really tore us up.
Yeah. Also, mass anyone that any priest just throw mass dispels when I call for them too, because especially in that last phase, it's gonna get. We got to make sure we're getting the stacks off.
Here we go. Remember to pre-pot it too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How dare you defile this temple!
3, 2.
I will tear your soul to
Sam top.
Run those out.
Servants of the void, come to me!
3, 2, 1.
See, I don't like what we're doing. People can't get to that other wall in time. Just everyone going.
Doesn't work.
Can't, because it's 2 blocked at the other end.
Well, we got one in the middle over there for later.
Well, they're gonna work their way that way anyway.
You're never gonna stand there. Only gonna go through the middle of it's clear. You'll never go there. Like that's my one.
Servants of the void, come to me!
It's because the boss is being tanked way over the side.
Run those out.
Despite the boss should never be any different than where he is right now.
Faithful servant, show these unbelievers our true
That boss was darn near in the middle, so we'll see if we get the left. Okay, we did.
Middle.
Keep going all the way over. Keep it going. All the way to the stairs.
Mass spell, please.
first. Alright, he's gonna come down the mid now, so go back to condom.
I'm dead. I can't.
I shall rip you apart myself.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Heads are coming in.
Come to me. Your spirit shatters.
Shadow top.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Get that fanatic. Shut off.
Your master calls.
2 healers down.
Wipe it up.
We're standing puddles, guys.
Hurry up, stand in puddles so we can get another pull in.
Shadowy residue. Shadowy residue.
Did the healer get soul stone?
Shadowy residue.
Prime, get Panda or some or Oak, one of
Getting
them.
Keeler right now. Keeler's got one.
Guys, the longer it takes to wipe, the less time we have to pull again. So please.
3, 2.
I got one on
Thanks,
Oak.
Booger McFarlane.
Servants arise. Your master calls.
Oak took it too soon.
My chosen, destroy this filth. All who violate this temple shall perish.
Thank you for the res.
Did Poopy come back?
He just went offline again. So yeah, I don't think that whole trying to run to the other side's a good idea, just because it would seem like we're farther away from.
I agree.
It's easy enough to call it out. Let's just have somebody that's always got eyes on the bird.
I don't think it is further. It's just that the boss is slowly
like
moving to the
two
right
different
there where it's getting tanked. So we're, so it is further. But you're never going to run where they're getting dropped anyway, so it makes no difference.
I'd rather pull the boss and have one side of the room clear that we can just keep moving.
Yeah, if you watch videos, they
Yeah, I
put
was
all the puddles to
wondering
one
that
side of the
myself. It
room.
seems easy just to move the boss as we fill up lines on the one side of the room.
And we were
Yeah, because-
we were good on that one once we moved over to the other side. We had plenty of room for
Because
phases.
first person did their job, they got in the thing and they jumped, but they could not get that far. The furthest they could get was over here, and boom, that's not where we want it. We don't want it right here. So it's not hard to just start stacking it against that wall to the right where X is, and just slowly build that line over. We'll have this whole left side of the room to fight on at the end. Clean. You'll have 2/3 of the room, probably half of the room at least.
Help someone, please.
Just Poopy, is he out or is he in?
So the fat boss
Tradelands Market.
He's back in.
That's okay, Das. We'll fix him once we get there. If you haven't eaten the fist, please eat the feast. What's up?
Can I get a haste enchant per room, please?
Yeah, open trade.
Kill it or use a flask if you got one. I need mage buff, please. I need mage and warrior buff.
I really don't trust that shed, to be totally honest with you.
Standing right next to you.
Like, this motherfucker's gonna throw me off the edge. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's gonna.
Kelly, Ira, Meta, and
I'm not away. I don't know why that's
Shadow War. Get with Lanix after raid to get some enchants done. CDC.
I just haven't.
Kelly and Ira see me for gems after raid.
Okay. Totally forgot about that shit. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, I got new gear.
Yeah, Daska's got a good reminder. If you have those battle scarred runes, please use them.
Here we go.
I'd have a shitload of Blizzard make them easier.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Three pot.
1.
How dare you defile this temple?
Mechanics.
Stack it up, stack it up.
I will tear your
Keep Sam top.
Run the shadow.
Get that to the wall. Jesus Christ. We gotta dispel that off of him. He's getting raped by magic damage.
Oh, let's use different cooldowns next time.
Servants of the void, come to me!
Here they come.
Your spirit shatters!
Keep Sam top.
Shadows, run them out.
Servants of the void, come
I'll take the interrupt on the interrupted.
Stay here.
Alright, get him down. Get him down.
Stay here.
AoE.
And where's it?
Gonna come
To
down
the mid.
where the
Get to the
boss.
side.
I just dropped the pedal right there.
That might have been. That was me.
Got a condom. Get him in there.
Now you can go right back once that goes away.
Go right back to where we were.
Just not on the wall.
To the wall with that. Okay, you could have gotten to the...
I didn't want the beam to
Tranquility.
hit people, so. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm down. Give me up.
3, 2, 1.
Watch out, there's a puddle right on top of the ball.
shatters!
Oh, that was tasty.
Alright. Run those circles out. Circles, run them out.
Right in the middle, right.
Such power!
Yep.
Shadowy residue. Shadowy residue.
Gotta move the
Circles,
boss
run 'em.
to the left. Shadow, just put it around.
1. Shadowy residue.
I'm down, don't worry though.
Come to me!
Turn.
Spirit shatters!
Here, I got the boss.
Everybody get to the boss's hitbox. Stay stacked, get out of raid if you have.
I'm moving. I'm backing him up right now. So. Alright, backing him up so we have clear space.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys, follow the boss. Bring the ads with you.
Come to me! Show these unbelievers our true power! Succumb to God!
The middle.
To get to the middle, that's where he's pressing.
Yeah, he said it's in the middle.
Now you have to get to the middle.
Now get in the middle.
Spell me. Alright. So, obviously you see this fight. Watch some videos on it this week.
Everyone stand in the middle. That's how you wipe fast.
Yep, he is exactly right. So watch this video for this boss. So you guys can kind of understand it.
4, 3,
You did some really good pulls on it. I mean, we're not going to down everything the very first time we see it. We're to the hardest content in this place. So they really don't get any easier from here on out. And yet we need to find weak aura for that dragon. I'll look tomorrow. While I'm at work and see if I can't find one that's going to be a decent one. It's obviously going to make a difference on there. I don't know if you're getting targeted. Is it DBM coming up and telling you?
It makes this blasting noise at you, which unfortunately it's the same sound effect for interrupt the things, but still, like look at your debuff.
It also puts a gigantic font warning right in the middle of your screen.
Yep.
Yeah, the one time I dropped the circle in raid was when I was trying to get everybody to group up for the ads, and I didn't see that.
Yeah.
No, Meta, I don't have that quest. Where did you get that from?
I think you can come and get it with me. 1 second.
Well, if I just have to go into the raid to get it, I can just go in the raid and get it.
You can only get it after the 11th boss or 10th boss.
Well, how'd you get it now then?
Because I have a lockup to Rizzoth.
Oh. I don't think you can share it with us, huh?
I can't share the quest, but I can share the lockup, and the guy is there. Raytheon is the one who gives you the quest.
Oh, like right in the beginning.
Alright, hold on. Let me leave group and then... Yeah. Why don't you get us an invite for that so we can at least start collecting that?
At least I think he's going to be there after. So you get it after or right before Carapace. I'm pretty sure he's still standing in front of N'Zoth when you're fighting N'Zoth, so I think you can just get it from them.
Yeah, he's in the N'Zoth fight because you have to use your cloak to teleport back to him and restore sanity during...
That's Carapace.
I think the other one too. I think both you have to do that.
Also, people, make sure that you get your... people who needed gems from me. Ira was one. I'll meet you in Browse. Looks like people need to get their bigwigs and or DBM updated. There's several people out of version on that.
There'll be a new one tomorrow anyways because of the update. So you might as well wait.
Yeah, if anybody needs enchants from me, if you meet up with me personally, I can do it. Or if you're pressed for time, just send me a letter through in-game mail with what you need. I'll send you a scroll.
I think there's a way to change the sound for that encroaching shadow.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure there is. Yeah, DBM's very customized.
I think it's the drop-down box where it says SW1 was the same sound effect for everything.
Just a reminder, we did get a new boss down tonight. So I'll remember.
We got right down last week.
We got him last week. Dingo, that's for crafting. If you have a profession that does the crafting stuff, the shreds of insanity open up.
We got Raiden down last week.
Yep.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Because we were one behind the alt group, and our Raden kill got us one ahead of the alt.
So our goal tomorrow night is to make it and get Raiden down, just like we did tonight. One pull. And then that way Tuesday we can spend as much time as we need on this next boss, which I don't think it's going to take us very long to get down. Hopefully a few pulls, figure things out. And then we'll move on to going downstairs because we got to kill all the 3 downstairs before we can move on to the final boss.
Yeah. If you can't get me in meta, I'm not worried about it then. So it's not worth worrying about.
I'm here, but I don't see Raytheon.
So, just so you guys are aware, I won't be on tomorrow night.
Yes, we got Lenoria is going to be on to heal tomorrow night. I talked to her,
Okay, good.
So we're good on that.
It's my sister-in-law's birthday. We're going out.
And I'll be on too.
Will we have Slayer, or is she going to be traveling?
She
we got laser.
might be at the very end of raid, but She's gonna. Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, she gets in at 8 in Dallas. So I mean, likely not.
Well, if she lasers at home, she'll be on just in time.
Anybody want to do that key I posted?
Sorry, I didn't see what key you posted.
Panda,
Mechagon
I
Part
got a
2.
meme for you.
What?
I got a meme for you. Hold on a second.
Oh, a meme?
Appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I know we get very animated in raid, but we are pushing new content and stuff, and just do not take offense to us. We're just trying to emphasize to to get out and stuff like that. We're not specifically calling anybody out. So
Everybody makes mistakes for sure.
yeah, it's we definitely get animated. We animate our voices. I understand that. It's nothing
I
personal.
love my cartoon voice.
All right, Avara, what key did you say you had? You said a Mechagon.
Mechagon 8.